Michael Green wrote a little book about the resurrection of Jesus Christ, and he suggested in the introduction to the book that there are really only two questions that matter when the topic is Easter. He said, first question that matters is what? What happened? What is the content of the claim? And then he said the second question that matters is so what? And that's the question of the implications. What difference does it make in our lives? I found that to be a very useful way of thinking about the New Testament's claim about the resurrection of Jesus Christ. We need to know what is being claimed, and then we need to understand the so what, why it matters. But I would suggest that there's a third question that is just as important to the question of what and so what, and that's the question of why. Why do we believe that Jesus Christ is raised from the dead? The New Testament claims it, and the New Testament certainly gives us explanations of its significance, both in terms of eternal life and in terms of the transformation of life now. But the critical question in this day and age is why? Why do I believe in the resurrection of Jesus Christ? Paul Little was a campus evangelist who traveled around the country answering folks' questions about Christianity. He wrote two books. One was called Know What You Believe, in which he kind of explained the basics of Christianity. And then the second book was the book Know Why You Believe. Reading that book when I was in high school was transformational for me. For the first time in my life, I discovered that we didn't just have to believe because that's what the church tells us to believe. We need to believe when there are good and sufficient reasons for believing. And Paul Little's book was the first time I came across a Christian who intelligently gave good and sufficient reasons for believing what it is that the Bible teaches. So as this season of Easter begins, as we've come off of our celebration of the resurrection of Jesus Christ, now is the time for us to ask ourselves the questions, why? Why do I believe that Jesus Christ is raised from the dead? Finding that answer can be absolutely transformative for us as we grow as Christians.